Hello everyone and welcome to the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. The first round always has so many opportunities for the players to get their tournaments off to a bright start. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me for the call is John McCarthy.
Hi Luke, glad to be here. Hello to the folks at home. TPC Summerlin, wow. Can't believe I'm here, first off. And secondly, why don't you fill the folks at home in on what this first hole is all about?
The opening hole here at TPC Summerlin really sets the tone for your round. It's more a ball-in-play golf course than one that you'd overpower. Something less than driver positioned around that bunker on the right here off the tee is the line to attack this green. It's a green that sits just a little lower down than underway on.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you soon. And just missing. This one's for par. And the putt will drop. And starting today's round off at even par. And now let's see what the second hole has in store. Well, so far so good for this one. And nothing wrong with that shot. And about 12 feet to go to get to that cup. Oh my goodness, close, very close, but no cigar. And for the par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And he's going to stay right there at even par after that hole. And setting up for the par 5 hole. And this shot's looking promising. And about 165 yards to the pin. And here's the 6-iron. And this one's looking pretty good. Very well played, and hitting this par 5 and 2 is going to set up some nice eagle opportunities here. Oh my lands, that was very close. And this putt's for birdie. Oh, and just doesn't want to drop. And about 4 feet from the cup. And that putt drops for par. And he is moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. All right, here's the 4th hole. And sensing something was off on that swing. And 110 yards or so to the pin. And he's on the green. And about 12 feet from the cup. Ooh. This one's about 10 feet from the cup. And that putt will drop for par. And he's going to stay right where he is, even par after that hole. And he's currently tied for 4th place on the leaderboard. Going with the 8-iron. And I think this shot might have a bit too much club. And that shot will be on the green with a fair amount of distance to make up to get that next putt in the hole. Ooh, almost. And this one's for par. And he's going to move down in the standings after that hole. And now teeing off. Well, this one's looking pretty good. Nothing wrong with that. This one's about 9 feet away. Oh my goodness. And this putt's for par. And after that hole, he will stay at even par. And he's currently tied for 4th up on the leaderboard. And he'll be happy with that. And this putt is for birdie. Ooh, just missing here. This one's about 7 feet away. And that one will drop for par. And that hole is going to allow him to move up in the standings. Okay, we find ourselves now on the 8th hole tee-off. And nothing wrong with that shot. 15 feet away here. And that one drops for the birdie. And just like that, he takes a share of the lead. Okay, and on to the 9th. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. From here, 220 yards to the pin. And here's the 3-wood. And this shot's looking pretty good. Okay, and hitting this par 5 and 2. That's some fine club work out there. Oh, that's bad luck there. And this one's for birdie. Ooh, and just inches away from greatness. And this putt's right around 2 feet. And as he finishes up his front 9, Luke, he's found himself in a pretty good place to be.
Tied for the lead is a great position heading into the final 9 holes, but this is when the tournament really heats up. A lot of golf left to play.
Thanks, Luke. Now let's get back to it. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. Pretty sure he's going to like that one. And this one's for birdie. Oh, I thought that was going to go. And this for the par. And a good putt. And he's still in first place after that hole. And moving on to the 11th hole. And from about 120 yards out. Well, the approach did find the green, but quite a long distance putt ahead. Oh, I thought that one was going to be in. And this is right around the 8-foot mark. Ooh, that looked good. And this putt is for bogey. Oh, that was so close. And this putt is for double bogey. And after that one, he falls out of first place. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. I think he'll be happy with that. And about 100 yards to the pin from here. This one's looking good. All right, and he's on. This one's about 10 feet away. For the birdie. And after that hole, that's going to bring him down to even par. And is currently tied for second place on the leaderboard. And now setting up for this par 5. And I think he will like that. Well, you'll probably like that. And this is for birdie. And that one will drop. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And now the 14th hole. This might be a bit too much club. No, that could have been much worse. That'll work. And this one's about 6 feet away. And that one drops for par. And after that one, he's still tied for first. And moving on to the 15th hole. Wow. And that was just a monumental effort, hitting the green in one here on this par 4. And that will drop for eagle. And after that one, 3 under for the day. And that means he's first overall on the leaderboard. And setting up on the 16th tee. This one's looking pretty good so far. And about 170 yards to the pin. I think that's a 5-iron, and this could be long. Yeah, it looks like that one's going to play. And this putt is for eagle. And no change ranking-wise after that hole. And now setting up on this par 3. And going with the 6-iron. Looks like this could have a bit too much club on it. Well, I think that'll play. Looks like that's going to be on the green. Ooh, and that was very close. And for the par. And that putt drops. And after that one, 5 under for the day. And that also means he's in first place on the leaderboard. Teeing it up here on the 18th. I think he's going to like that. From 145 yards out. And here's an 8-iron. Might be a bit too much club on this one. And that approach has found the green, but there will be a lot of work to do to sink the next putt. And about 5 feet from the cup. And the par putt drops. And at the end of his first round, he winds up in first place on that leaderboard. It's nothing to sneeze at, Luke.
Oh, that was a pleasing performance. Next round, let's see how they play this one out. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure to bring the coverage to you today, but make sure you tune in tomorrow. Hello and welcome to the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company. Alongside me is my partner in crime, John McCarthy. It's time to get our final round action underway.
Hi, Luke. Pleased to be here.
I'm excited for today. There's no doubt about that. Let's hope there's some brilliant play out on the course.
Thanks a lot, Luke. We'll talk to you later on.
And I think he will be happy with that.
and I think he's going to like that. From 19 feet. Oh, and a very solid attempt at what was a daunting putt. And starting the round off at even par. And next up is a par 4, folks. And I think he will be pleased with that. Going with the 9-iron. And this one's heading towards the green. Alright, he's on the green. And this for the birdie. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And now the third hole tee off. And just launched this drive. And from 160 yards out. Going with the 6-iron. I think this shot might be a bit long. And that's a pretty inspiring shot just there, hitting this par 5 green in 2 definite eagle possibilities. Ooh, that was very close. And this one's about 8 feet. Ooh, and just inches away. And for the par. And a nice putt there. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And now the 4th hole. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. Well, that shot actually ended up in the rough. And he appears to be very deep in the rough here for this next shot. And that shot is back into the fairway, and that green is definitely in play. And with this, hopefully, they can save par. Nice little putt. And after that one, he's still holding on to the first place spot. Okay, let's see what the 5th has in store today. Going with the 9-iron here. I think this might be a bit long. I think that one will play on the green now. And this one's for birdie. Ooh, that one's, that's too bad. Well, it looks like this putt just went clean off the green. This one looks about 4 feet. And that one will drop for the bogey. And after that hole, he will go up to even par. And that means he's first overall on the leaderboard. And teeing off on this par 4. And a promising looking shot here.
And I think he's going to like that.
Yes, about 3 feet to the cup from here.
And that putt will drop for birdie.
And he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard after that hole. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today.
I think he'll like that.
And this for the birdie. Ooh, just missing here. And setting up 13 feet from the cup here.
This is looking quite good. And that par putt will drop.
And 1 under for the day after that hole. And now the 8th hole. Yeah, it looks like a 5-iron. And this is looking a bit long, I think. Well, turns out that one is safely on the green. 25 feet from the hole here. And for the par. And after that one, he's going to stay right where he was on the leaderboard. And now teeing off on the par 5. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. And from here, about 210 yards to the pin. Going with the 5-wood. And that will not be on the green. Just didn't have enough club. And this putt is for birdie. And a decent little putt there. And Luke, we're already through the front 9. What are you looking forward to on the back 9 here at this gorgeous TPC property?
The finish here at TPC Summerlin is one of the best on tour. So many scoreable holes where players can make a late surge. 15, 16, 17. It's all part of that thrilling finish. And if they can get the lead walking up the last, well, they'll enjoy a stroll to victory.
Thanks, Luke. And let's get back down to the action on the 10th.
And I think he'll like that.
5 feet to go here.
For the bird.
And after that one, he will stay at the top of the leaderboard. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. Well, I think this one's going to find the short grass.
And about 120 yards out from here. This one's heading for the green. And he's on the green. Putter's coming out. And this putt's for birdie. And that one will drop. And after that hole, he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard. And now we find ourselves on the 12th. And nicely done. Looking like we'll have some fairway here. And I apologize, folks. That shot's ended up in the rough. Yeah, I think you'll like that. From here, it's about 10 feet away. Oh. And this one's about 4 feet from the cup. Ooh, unfortunate. And this for the bogey. And currently sitting at 3 under for the day after that one. And that also means he is in first place on the leaderboard. And next up we have a par 5 hole. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. This putt's for birdie. And this putt's for par. And he's still at the top of the leaderboard after that one. And setting up now on the 14th tee. Well, that approach is definitely on, and there's a fair ways still to get to that hole. And about 7 feet to go here. Oh goodness, that was almost in. And this one for bogey. And no change in his leaderboard status after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4. And that's just inspiring to watch, ladies and gentlemen. Hitting the green off the tee on this par 4. That's hot stuff. "12 feet to the cup." Ooh, that would have been good. And this putt is for par. And that one will drop. And after that one, currently sitting at 2 under for the day. And now setting up. And that was quite a display of power there. And about 170 yards to the pin. Very well played golf shot. Hitting this par 5 and 2. Drop. And about 5 feet to go here. For the birdie. And no change in the standings after that hole. Okay, and setting up on the 17th tee. Here's a 9-iron. Could have put a bit too much club on this one.
Okay, and he's on the green now.
And this for the birdie. Oh, and it just didn't drop. It's about 6 feet to go here.
And that one drops for par.
And today currently sitting at 3 under par. And moving on to the 18th hole.
Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here.
From about 145 yards out. And going with the 9-iron.
And he's probably going to like that.
And if this drops, that's for a final round score of 68. Oh, that was very close. And for the par.
Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And he's done it, folks. You are now looking at the Shriners Hospital for Children Open champion.
This will be a great victory on their resume. To win anywhere is a big deal. But right here in Las Vegas at the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open, top victory this one. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of John, I'm Luke Elvey. Great to have your company.